topic of today.
I don't either.
There we go.
Hello, welcome
There
in.
you go.
Welcome in.
All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome in, guys.
Hi, Debbie. Welcome in.
Hello,
Hey.
Debbie.
Man, I do like that. I do like that intro that Katie made.
Yeah.
It is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Hello,
welcome
Dave.
in.
Welcome in.
all right.
Hello,
let's
everyone. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Dave Stragan. Welcome in, our good friend Mama D, Debbie Bernfeld,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, welcome in my two co-hosts, Laurel and Hardy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Anyway, no, but you got to give them credit. They did a good job on Parking Eats today. They did a good
We
show.
did.
I was
Mm-hmm.
so even I'll say that they did a great job on it, and they did a good job on her. And then there's John Surf.
Hello, Sir Bum. How you doing? Welcome
Hello,
in.
Mr.
Good to
Surf
see you.
John.
Good to see you.
And then
We've
there's,
seen him at the end of our
welcome
stream.
in Adventures. Aloha Adventures Shelby.
Aloha Adventures. Hello.
Hello, welcome
I
in.
am not. Hey, I did not start, Debbie. I'm telling you.
Oh boy. That's a great way to start it off, Dave.
Amen to that. Hey, Richard.
I have no
this
idea what
for-
he's talking about.
Oh, with that, it's Debbie starting to be like Roz, which I love.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Anyway.
much so. She's
No,
always
Always
watching.
watching.
Hey,
She's
I
always watching.
Mm-hmm. She sure is. Does a fantastic job at it too. Mm-hmm. And we lost Dave there for a minute, but he will be right back. He's having some technical difficulties, so will return.
You're
There he
good,
is.
Dave. We haven't said anything yet.
No,
At least not about
yet.
you.
Anyways.
Not yet.
Mm-hmm. See.
Anyways, all right. Now I'm to do myself. I don't know what you got. I don't know what they got right, Debbie, but
We got it right that she's always watching.
That's right.
She's just like
I
Roz.
have no idea
She's
what
got
you
her
got
eye
right,
on you,
buddy.
Dave.
And I'm
Mhm.
sure it can't be right. That's for sure.
Well, Debbie's always right.
That's right.
Anyways,
That's right. She is.
all right. Obviously, I want to approach something philosophical tonight, kinda,
Okay.
because I mean, we all have our love for Disney.
Correct. And we just lost him again. But he will be right back. He's having some
Great, beautiful day today.
Yes. It looks lovely out there, Richard. Oh my goodness. It looks wonderful.
It's wonderful except for the how cold it is.
Oh,
And now we got two
cold.
Daves.
Speaking of cold today, we got some lovely snow, which I can't stand, although I had to go out and but that's okay.
It never happened
Welcome
over
in,
here.
Dave.
We were supposed to
Welcome
get
in.
it. We didn't get it.
Good to see
All
you.
right.
Welcome in.
Good to see you, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, now onto the philosophical question.
Sure.
And that, I always wonder because, you always, when you get off a cruise, you always get that cruise blues. And I know the cruise blues is real because when you get off of a cruise, you're ready to go back on another cruise, especially after you have fun.
Yes.
Okay. And we lost him again.
Now, guys, he will repeat this probably.
Yes.
But he'll be wondering if we get the Disney blues also.
Let's put it this way. I have had the Disney blues for a while.
Well, here's the thing. Is Disney blues really real?
Yes.
Or is it just that you love Disney so much that you wish you could be on there?
Well, you know what? I don't really call it Disney blues. I would call it Disney depression.
Amen.
Call it what?
Amen.
Disney depression.
Yes. Absolutely. 100%.
I could go with that.
Now, for me, my Disney depression is sometimes when I am eating dinner and I'm really craving a Disney meal. Specifically when I'm eating my pizza.
Okay.
I always vision me at beautiful Via Napoli over in the lovely Epcot the center.
Okay.
In the beautiful and glorious with the Italy the pavilion. I mean, for me. And believe it or not, there was a recent the Disney vlogger that I watched who has been to the Tokyo Disney, and I really want to go there, and I mean really bad. Dave will be right back with us. He is having some the technical difficulties, so he will be back.
He'll be back.
So that's mine. But how about for you, Richard? When you have to go back to the airport, for me, that starts when I get on that bus to that airport.
Well, here's my thing, though.
Starts.
There has to be a point where you verify paying so much money per dinner.
Yeah, that's true.
So when you're on that flight home, in my head, I'm thinking, well, at least I'm not going to try to spend, thousands of dollars today.
That's a good point, but
the Disney Disney depression or Disney blues coincides with how much money I have.
That too.
So if I'm kind of struggling with money, guess what? The Disney blues kind of gets a little bit worse.
I understand because
guess what? I won't be able to get to Disney.
You're right. And when I look at things that I would like, here's another one. I am literally trying to save up for something.
Okay.
And when new Disney merch comes out, I get a little Disney blues because for me, I am unable to make that purchase. But the one thing that I absolutely am kind of glad about is that when I am at my Disney store, that's when I start to browse. So that kind of helps me out in a way.
This is, in case you're wondering, I'm showing some lovely, wonderful
wonderful. Oh, that's great.
We get those around around our city.
Cool.
They walk around the town even.
Nice. So Now there is one now usually on my last
All
day.
right. Now I'm taking over my show, guys.
Well,
Go right on ahead. Take back over your
welcome
show.
back.
I'm taking over my show because I switched to the phone. I was
That's
done getting
fine,
disconnected
welcome back.
until everything can get resituated. Now after
Fine.
Thursday, I'll be okay.
That's fine.
Anyway, so where were we at?
We were talking about when does our Disney depression hit? Usually for me, now.
Hey, Kevin, Theme Park Adventure, welcome in, buddy.
Yes, hello.
Welcome in to everybody. Welcome into everybody that I missed. I don't know if I'm not sure if I missed anybody else.
No. No.
Okay, so just Kevin Theme Park Adventure. Okay.
So for me, when it usually hits is when my last day at the Magic Kingdom, I go to the top of Main Street. I turn around and I look directly at the castle. That's when it literally starts for me. And then when I go back to my resort and pack.
Yeah.
That's when it usually starts for me. And then it's like, man, do I really have to go back? Can I stay another week? And then when I'm at the airport and I see everybody coming into Orlando, going to Disney, and I'm like, can we just turn around and go back? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just want to go with
it's
them.
One of those things where it's
you
like,
just want to be the plus one in that family.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then when you come back to cold and not heat, that's when it hits.
That's true.
That's when it hits for me. I mean, that's basically what it is for me. But there are
yes, but is it true depression, or is it just because you haven't been there in so long that it's just a major desire that you want to get back?
Well, for me, it's kind of both, because
it can be both.
When I see new merch, I'm like, dang it, I wish I was down there to get it.
Yeah.
But then I'm like,
you know what? If it was therapeutical to try to go to Disney because I wouldn't be in depression, you know what? I would be going to my doctors in the next second trying to get that ding slip to say, hey, I get to go to Disney.
Amen.
You know.
I agree.
Yeah.
But for me, the one thing that I always miss are those dang Disney bus announcements that say, you're welcome aboard to the Walt Disney World, the transportation stop. We are on
the buses are great.
to the Magic Kingdom.
I still like the monorail better. I always try to hit the monorail when I come in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have
depending on which resort I'm in.
It matters on the resort you're in, but
True.
I usually try to resort hop.
Jared Reynolds, welcome in. Happy New Year, buddy.
Hello, welcome in. I'm Jared. Welcome in.
To the resort that has the monorail system on it.
Okay.
Or I've done that with the boat system too, but they don't really have an intercom.
No, not really.
But they do have characters. If you know the cast members really well, that could be better.
True.
Especially if you know, like, the skipper. You know what I mean?
Yes. I guess also for me, it's just when you know you have to leave, that's the worst, because it's like you want to do more, but yet you run out of time. And
see, that's my.
You're saying
I have a little bit of that, but then in my head, I'm also on the lines of, hey, I get to create vlogs or create video content.
Exactly.
And not only do I get to experience it myself, I'm allowing others to experience it with me.
Exactly, and that's what's been helping me actually.
And that really
been
does
back.
help me when I make those vlogs. That's the
Mhm.
reason why I really became a really halfway decent vlogger, was
Well-
because I wanted to create those videos to self-rehab myself, put it basically.
That makes sense. That makes sense
Which then-
because and when you, I mean,
It's when I run out of video content is when I get a little depression.
Yeah. Now, the one thing that I will say for me, you have been so kind when you have called me from DCL.
Oh yeah.
And we were looking at that merch, and I'm like, "Come on, store, open up!" Remember?
Nope. Yeah, I know, but
I was like, "Why
I
is
kept
it
forgetting.
open?"
I'm like, they have to be in international water before they open up.
Yes, and I'm like, "Come on, store, open!" Remember?
Well, at least I got you to the window, and you're
You did get me to the window.
I believe I could see your face peeking through the window, just looking at it like, well, what do I want?
Exactly. Remember? And you know what? That helped. But it really did, because you were showing me what DCL looks like, and
yes,
that was very much appreciated. Hello, Kelly in the Parks. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Kelly.
There's Kelly in the Parks. Hey, Kelly in the Parks. I can see everything.
It's good to see you. Now,
well, here's the thing, guys.
Go ahead.
Just to throw this off at you guys.
Sure.
See, to me, there's a difference between depression and the blues. Now, Mike, see, for you, and this is where that's why it's philosophical, because Mike, you don't get to go down there often.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay. So, and for you, for me, to you, and like right now, I haven't been there up until I went to Disney Springs. I had the Disney blues because I was used to be able to go down there quite a bit, but I hadn't been able to in a year and a half.
Yes.
Same here.
Mike, you've been gone for a while. To me, it would be more for a depression like you. And again, guys, this is just my opinion. For me, it's more of a depression for Richard, because Richard, you're used to going to. I mean, you get, you're able to. Yeah, it's usually a few months in between, but you get to go more than what me and Mike get to go.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's even on and even then, sometimes it's on a Disney cruise. Sometimes it's on a Disney cruise.
Well, it's
for me, it's been 3 years since 4 years since I've been down. It's been 4 years.
Daniel Berry Sports highlights, and of course, hello to Kelly, our favorite redhead player, who is now known as Kelly in the Parks.
Yes.
Mod, Mark Lingenkamp came in. I didn't see you. Oh, sorry, Mark. I didn't see you come in, Mark. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Obviously, can we get Kelly? Let's make sure we put Kelly's
link. Yeah.
Yeah. Can we put the link in the park for Kelly in the Parks?
Debbie, if you can do that.
Because I believe she will be going live tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. So make sure you guys catch her. If I'm correct, I believe so. It's tomorrow.
Okay. Mark brought this up, and I am going to show it. I get that.
Yeah. Well, we're talking. Wow. And see, that's bad, Mark. The depression we're talking about is not so much bad. It's not a bad depression. It's just the depression and the want to be at Disney.
Yes.
Is what we're talking about.
Right. And I know it gets worse for others.
Thank you, Debbie.
For some people. So.
Right.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, fortunate enough for you, Richard, you're able to go. Now, if those things.
Yes.
Yeah, you're talking not only departing Disney, but for people that actually haven't been able to be at Disney in quite some time. And it's been, what, a couple of years for you at least, Mike?
4. It will be 4 years coming up.
And then I know, Richard, you were, when was the last time you were in the parks, Richard?
Last December.
Last December. So it's
Yeah.
A few months, a month, 2 months maybe.
okay. So it's been a little bit of time for you.
Hasn't hit me yet,
How
yeah.
about you, Dave? How long has
It's
it
been
for you?
not since February of 23. Excuse me. Up until December, or let's see, when?
Yeah.
Up until December when I went to the meet and greet and boardwalk.
Okay.
So
that was
it actually was. It had been from February 23 up until December of 20.
Okay, so for
December
you,
of 24.
It was almost
Quite some time as well.
Yeah. But let me ask you this question, Dave. When you went down there to go see everybody, how did that make you feel as soon as you saw everybody?
Excited.
Literally.
I bet you.
Let me put it to you this way.
Yeah.
I just jumped out when the minute, and this is the minute I pulled under the signs that you see as you're coming on the Disney property. And seeing the characters by those signs, it was like going back home. It's like you've been gone for years, and it's like going. Well, I can compare it to going to Michigan. I hadn't been to Michigan since July of 23.
Wow.
Or actually, no. I hadn't been to Michigan since December. Let's see, Mom passed away in June of 23. I hadn't been to Michigan since July of 22.
Wow.
So going to Michigan for the first time in almost a year and a half this December, it was like that. Going home to Michigan, it that relief, that pressure, that gone. You're being revitalized. You're being rejuvenated. You're, just that emotional release. And then on top of, and then getting to go to the Disney Springs and then getting to see everybody at Boardwalk was just, that was just, it was like, volcano eruption.
I bet it was, yeah. Getting to see all those people, that would be epic.
All of our wonderful Disney friends.
Yeah. Exactly. And again, I'm going to say, to be able to give hugs to everybody, and particularly to, I'm still waiting to be able to give Kelly a hug, but she never seems to get over here.
Same.
Mark, please don't tell me that. Mark's going to an impromptu Disney trip. Well, have a safe trip, Mark.
Fun.
Yes, please stay safe. And
see, the thing is, Dave, you have to go over to Kelly and meet her over at Disneyland. Wouldn't that be special?
And that's gonna be a long time before I get over to Disneyland.
Why not? You got to create videos for your channel.
Okay. And, see, Debbie said this.
Wow. Oh my. Wow. Wow.
So it had been at least 20 years for Debbie.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I understand. I can understand her feelings of being back to the. I mean, there's just something about that. One thing we can all agree, whether you feel like it's like a depression type, a Disney type of depression, or whether it's a Disney blue type of thing, and you can call it whatever you want.
Yeah.
There's something about magical that it heals real quick.
Absolutely.
When you actually get the.
It heals really quick. It doesn't matter if it's in the parks or at the resort or
at the Disney store.
Disney store can revive you, but it's kind of more. I don't know about Disney store.
Well, you've seen me in another Disney store. You've seen me.
I know.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why Debbie was stalking. I was trying to figure out why Debbie and Kate Udalali Lane were stalking me in the world of Disney.
Oh,
nice.
Nice. Hello, Michelle.
Because
Camaro.
what do I do? I walk in the store and guess who I'm seeing?
Who?
There's Debbie and Kate Ugalali Lane. But it was good to see them again.
I understand.
Welcome in, Michelle Camera. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you.
What Mike
if you're
with scuba diving too. So
nice. Anybody that's new, thank you. And I know I don't know if I've ever seen you, Michelle, but welcome to the channel. If you're new to my channel, guys, my name is Dave. It is now Dave's Disney Dreams, former Space Mountain for that. If you're new to my channel, please welcome in. Welcome. We love talking Disney here. And I know these two gentlemen that are with me, we love talking Disney. Everybody in the chat, they love talking Disney. If you're new to my channel, please check out my videos. If you're new and you like what you see, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you know when I go new or go live.
What Debbie wrote about this, which she brings up a good point about this because you get to rest. Hello, Cherie. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Oh, yep. Hello, Cherie.
Welcome in. Good to see you.
Yeah.
But she does bring up
there is
the rest, which is good.
That is true, Debbie. You do get to, and I know it's easier and I will say this, for anybody that lives in Florida, I'm not going to lie, it's a lot easier for us that live in Florida that, when you're a few hours away, you get to go down there and you get to cure it real quick and come back. Unfortunately, like Richard, even with Richard, he has to do a little bit of traveling. So, when there is a little bit of time, it makes it hard for you. And then when you haven't been there, when you can only go every few years, I know it's rough for you as well, Mike.
It is. Because the most difficult.
Hi, Cherie. We gotta get Cherie back in.
Yeah, we do.
We might have to bring her in on the. We might have to bring her in on the Disney. We might have to bring her in on the Disney Life. But I know she works early in the morning, so.
Yes. Oh my gosh. But the one thing for me that is the most hard is when I come back, I am in my own bed and I want to be at a Disney resort sleeping.
Yeah.
Because it's weird. Because for me, when I am at Disney, I am literally up, dressed, ready to go by 6:30 in the morning. When I am home, it's the kind of different. It's hard. But I manage.
Yeah, it is. And I understand because, listen, I'm going to be the honest truthfully. Right now, it's not so much missing the Disney property, but I'm used to being able to stay at out on 192. But so often I would get a chance to stay at like Port Orleans or the All Stars.
Yeah.
And I miss staying. My next blues right now is getting back to the property to stay on the property.
Yeah.
Do you know which resort you would be staying at, Dave? Like
Some
seriously?
have more special magic to others, I noticed.
I'm going to tell you
your heart,
I'm going to tell you this. I'm working on now. My next goal now is once I get this website up and I can start, and I'm working on budgets right now to budget everything from the house to paying some bills off here and things like that.
Yeah.
It's my goal is to go back to. I've stayed at Fort Wilderness. I've had the luxury of being able to stay at Fort Wilderness, which was awesome. And obviously I've stayed at Port Orleans. But my goal, there's a bunch of them that I want to stay at. Obviously, I want to do Key West. I want to do Saratoga. I want to do, there's some of the old ones that I want to do. Obviously, I want to do the Contemporary because that's the one, again. And here's what makes it hard. Here's what really makes it hard for me.
Sure.
It's that I know my uncle helped build and design the Contemporary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's that touch, and there's that touch for me
yes
of the history within my family.
I get it, Dave. Now,
I hear you.
now,
it would have been the lodge, Cherie.
now, both Debbie and the Cherie, you bring up two very good points, and I'm going to bring them up right now.
Yeah, do it.
This is from Debbie. I get that. I get it. And then this is what the Cherie.
And I understand that, and it makes it hard for her.
That's what Cherie said. That's a fact. That is a fact, Cherie. Believe me, because I am like go, 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 and I very rarely stop.
And you do. You did.
You do.
That is a big factor because for me, I'm a night owl. I will stay up till 1, 2 in the morning, but even when I don't go to bed till like 2:30, because I'll sit there and watch my phone, movies on my phone till 2, 3 in the morning, and then I'm up by 7 o'clock, raring to go get breakfast, and get something light for breakfast, and right to the park. Yep. I mean, that's just me.
Now, for me, the one thing. Oh, here is something else. The weather from Debbie as well.
Yep, and obviously, yeah, Debbie.
Music is a great resort. Honestly, I have personally stayed there. I love that.
But resort. I understand. And we all have. Here's my thing. I understand that we all have a bucket list.
Oh yeah, I do.
And so I understand Debbie saying, like I said, you heard some of the resorts I want to stay at, and one of the biggest one is I want to actually stay at the Grand Floridian too, as well.
Would you like to know what mine is actually, Dave? Because
go for it. We're talking about it. Go for it.
Okay, so my personal dream resort is the Contemporary. Why? Because you get to ride the monorail to 2 of the parks. So you don't even need the bus, which is great. Now, with some of the other resorts
I agree with you, Mike.
that I would like to stay at are the All-Star Movies, the Pop Century.
Wait a minute, what happened?
What? The Art of Animation.
Right.
I also want to stay at Port Orleans. Both sides, actually.
Have you not stayed at Port Orleans, Mike?
No.
Really?
The only resorts that I have ever stayed at are the All-Star Music, the All-Star Sports, Boardwalk, and Beach Club. I mean...
Now, see, there's 2 more that you stayed at that I haven't.
Beach Club is definitely on my list because Beach Club, I need to stay at that because then for me, I will have stayed on mostly every resort in that group except for the Swan and Dolphin. Although I have thought about staying there too because of how close it is to Epcot. Now, mind you, I love Epcot. I absolutely love that place. But yeah, so those are some of my dream resorts. Well, my main dream resort is the Contemporary. So, and I think Dave is frozen right now, so he will be right back with us as soon as he can. I like that too because yes, I do love to shop. I mean, I love to shop. So, okay, so Dave will be right back as soon as he comes back. So, it's, so let me ask you guys this. Which resorts within the Disney bubble is your dream resort where you have always wanted to stay at? Because for me, it has to be the Contemporary because you have that lovely monorail. zooming through with the resort. So yeah, so those are some of my resorts that I would like to stay at, actually. So, Cherie, what did you think of Riverside, honestly? What did you Polly? That's a good one. That's a good resort. That's a good one because that's also on the monorail loop. So, and I believe you can also take it by boat. Animal Kingdom Lodge, that's a good one. Although I've never stayed there, but and I have thought about the with the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Okay. Oh, what is that resort that has the Mexican theme that you can only get to by bus? I can't think of it. Oh my goodness. What is the name of that resort? I know it's in the moderate category and it looks really nice and I would love to stay there one time too. Oh, what is the name of that resort? I can't think of it. It's got the tower. It has bridges. That's it. The Coronado. Oh, Debbie, the boardwalk, you will absolutely love because for me, it will remind you so much of the Coney Island. Yes. That's it. Hello, Richard. Welcome in. Are you going to be coming back into the stream? Boardwalk is a really great resort, Debbie. That I have stayed there. Oh my gosh, for me, it so reminded me of the Jersey Shore. And it's oh my gosh, Debbie, you will love that resort. It is absolutely beautiful. Lucy the elephant, she is right on top of that fireplace. Oh my gosh, the first time I saw her, I was in heaven. I was like, oh my goodness, what else is in here from Atlantic City? So for me, okay. So you've done all three. Okay. Grand Flame was okay. Really? Interesting. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Totally get it. Oh my goodness. Now with Coronado Springs, what did you like about it? What do you mean the Jersey Shore is okay, sir? We live in Jersey. Oh, okay. That's a good one. Nice. Oh, what? The Contemporary. Good choice. Jersey Shore's okay. Oh, come on. Have you been to Wildwood? Oh my goodness, I haven't been to Wildwood in a long time. Well, anyways, back to Disney. So what did you like about Riverside, Cherie? What did you like about it? What did you like about the Riverside? Okay, something's going on. It's like you know what? That's what I said, Cherie. It's like a deluxe award. I love that. Okay. Watch the tram car, please. Had to do it. So I don't know where Dave is. Let me see. Okay, no messages. So I think he's on his way back. Taking the boat to Disney Springs. Yeehaw, Bob. You know, I have never. Well, actually, that's not true. I have seen his stuff on the other streams. Dreamers Place I haven't stayed at. Campgrounds of Wilderness Lodge. That's a good choice. Okay. Wilderness Lodge. I don't know. I want to get the. That's why. Okay. You want to go over to the Tri-Circle D Ranch.
Hey.
The horses. Hi. Welcome back.
Hey. Well, let me give you guys a little tip about phones.
Sure.
My phone was running so hot because I've been sitting there doing a lot of training today. And when the phone got hot, it got so hot, it shut down everything. The internet connection, it shut down the interconnect connection. It shut all the apps down.
Your phone overheats.
So
I get it.
if your phone ever heats it, put it in the refrigerator for a couple of minutes. It cooled it down real quick.
Oh my! Please be careful of that. Well, anyways, so
I didn't leave it in there too long, but you can tell it cooled down.
Oh yes.
Warm.
Yeah, but we have been talking about what is our dream resort, and everybody has been saying which ones that they wanted to stay at.
Cool.
Now,
I'll have to go back and look at them later.
Now, for you, Dave, let me ask you this question: when you go to the Riverside, what is your favorite thing about it? Like
the beauty.
Well,
I actually like
that resort.
I like Riverside because it's relaxing and enchanting. It's just because it's relaxing, and I'm not big on New Orleans itself. I mean, but I do like the French Quarters because of the architectural things on that side of it. But and then of course, I'm not going to lie. One of the big reasons I do love Port Orleans is because of Yeehaw Bob, and somebody said it in the chat.
I've heard that. I've heard that a lot of people like his thing there. Now, mind you, the only time I've ever seen him.
I actually put it in the refrigerator. I didn't put it in the freezer. I put it in the refrigerator to cool it down.
You put it in the freezer? Oh my!
Yeah, why would you put it? Okay, yeah, I wouldn't put it in the freezer. But it does cool it down a little bit, so that's why I was able to get back.
But seriously though, only if you do horseback riding. That's for the Wilderness Lodge. Oh, but that is Richard's the Dream Resort. Let me ask you this question, Dave, too. Now, since we're talking about like the Disney and like the resorts and stuff, since you're so close to it, is it hard for you to leave the resort to go back home? I'm curious.
There is. Well, Debbie said it best. When you live to it as close as you do, and if you get to go to it quite a bit, there is the fact of the matter that you don't want to leave.
True. Because
you're talking about the Disney magic.
Yes.
And that's all there is to it. But as far as being, not being able to go back, that was more of a depression when I haven't been able to go back in the last few. When I haven't been able to go back since the time just before Mom and Dad both got sick.
Correct.
And the last time I did get to go was that February. And that was it.
Of course.
Strawberry Skittles. Love it.
But
you never rode a horse. I've rode horses when I was young, but after I got near the boat on a barbed wire fence, I stopped
never
riding.
Was really my thing. I never really could, it really wasn't my thing at all. But that's okay.
I did it because anyways. All right, guys. I am going to do one thing.
Sure, go ahead.
Because it is getting that time. Most of you guys know I am a travel agent, so we're going to take. Mike's been talking for a while, so let's give him a little bit of break, and we're going to do this.
Yeah.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. cruising season, booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
All right, welcome back. And then the only other thing, yes, yeah, well, and then guys, yeah. So if mods, if you can put the links in for that, I am a travel agent. For you guys that aren't aware, if you are looking to travel, please reach out to me. I can help you find it, and I can help you try to make your vacations magical.
Yep.
We will definitely find you the right itinerary. Whether you have something planned out, I can help you with making the reservations if you already have the plans that you want, or if we need to plan an itinerary, we can do that. Now, speaking of travel, I want to push this. I want to push this out, guys.
Sure.
I do know that this is Traveling with Tinkerbell. I've gotten I've actually talked with her on the phone.
Oh, wonderful.
She is a good. She is a good travel. She loves to do cruises.
Excellent. Cool.
We are going to have her on the cruise line show a week from Thursday.
Cool.
But then I'm going to, so a week from tomorrow, guys, we might have to start, we're going to have to start the Vacation Oasis at 5:30 because I'm going to be on her show either Tuesday night or Wednesday night. I'm not quite sure yet. So I will be doing her show, but she is a good travel agent. She is a travel agent for Expedia. But go check out her channel. If you love to travel and you really want to hear some good things, especially if you want to do cruising, she does a lot of good stuff on cruise show, on talk about cruises and that.
Okay.
So please go check out Traveling with Tinkerbell.
Okay.
And she's kind of working with me and my travel show because she's going to advertise me. So
that's good.
She's kind of, I guess, kind of like we're going to be kind of like partner channel. I guess I call it. I guess.
Okay.
So for the travel channel, actually now I kind of have the partner channel. So
cool. Awesome. Can't wait to the meter and whatnot. You know.
Well, you'll get to meet her when she'll be because we're going to talk cruises on a week from Thursday, which I will probably bring in. And obviously I'll probably and I'll talk with her, but I may bring in Debbie if Debbie wants to come in, and
that's fine.
Might want to come in.
That's fine.
Or if Richard wants to come in. And,
okay.
Because by then my thing will reset, so I should have full power again and not have to worry about using the phone.
Right, I know. Okay.
Thank you, Debbie, for putting that in there.
Yes. So, thank you. Good night, Mark. Have a great.
Have a good night, Mark. Good to see you guys.
Yep.
So again, guys, I do want to apologize for especially you new people. This usually does not happen, but
it's okay.
People, if you ask people in the chat or talk to Richard or Mike, they'll tell you I've been going through a lot. I'm not in my normal home right now, so I'm using a hotspot to stream, which makes it hard for me right now. But once I get back into a house which was destroyed from Hurricane Debbie, and not Debbie that's in the chat, Hurricane Debbie that came through Florida early August of last year. They put a tree in my house, and I've been out of a house since. I've been out of my house since early August. So that's why we're all having all these computer issues tonight. So just so you new people that are new, and but I hope you are enjoying this, and I do appreciate. Richard probably had to go. It was probably getting time for him to eat. But I do appreciate Mike being here to hold on the fort while this was all going on. And I didn't expect the phone to get hot. The phone getting hot was something that ran into. Didn't expect that.
Happy to help.
But anyways, so getting back onto the topic, we still got a few minutes here.
Sure.
But let me ask you this.
Sure.
Out of all the resorts everybody has seen, whoever's in the chat left, if you've been to a resort, which resort do you think has some of the best pools?
Pool?
Pools.
I don't do the pools. I honestly don't.
Yeah, but you walk by them. No, well, you walk by them, right? Which one do you think has the best?
I would say this. The best pool.
Which one do you think has the best design?
All-Star
Let's put
Music.
it that way.
All-Star Music. All-Star Music. I will say that because
It's not. Okay, go ahead, Mike.
okay, because there are actually two pools. There is your main pool over by the Calypso area. As soon as you walk out into the resort area, over the front of the lobby, and that pool was like always crowded. But the other pool is the piano pool, which is when you go down towards the Rock Inn.
Hey, Jerry, Hatbox Ghost, welcome in, buddy.
Hello.
Good to see. Good to see our favorite Hatbox Ghost in the house.
Yes. I would say yes, because the piano pool is more of the quiet pool, because when I stayed at the Rock Inn part of the All-Star Music, we could still hear it, but not as loud as the Calypso. And believe it or not, we could hear the Calypso from the Rock Inn sometimes. So yeah.
And I might do that. That actually, somebody brought up a good point. Debbie, I may do that when I go back down there. I may walk around to some of the resorts and do a vlog on the different pools.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm going to have to. I mean, I like Mike's choices, but mine are going to vary because of the fact that because of the uniquenesses. I mean, all the pools are well designed.
Mm-hmm.
All the pools are well designed, but I'm going to tell you two of the best ones that I like.
Okay.
Is the Beach and Yacht Club pool.
Oh yes.
And because again, you're talking about a ship, a wrecked ship, and you go through a wrecked ship type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Coronado, because one of their slides is put through like the Aztec pyramid.
Yes.
So to me, those are two of the best.
Okay.
Two of the best designed pools for me. Because again, because of their design and their uniqueness. And I'm not, nothing against your pools.
I know.
Those pools are kind of, I mean, it just depends on who you are. You seem to like stuff that is simple, Mike. I kind of like things that have like a design and architect to them. So, obviously I love Pirates. So obviously that's one of the reasons why I like the Beach and Yacht Club pool and the Coronado pool because of the Aztec.
I would really like to go to would be the All-Star Movies pools.
Now, see, I've been to all three, and I have actually swam. Which pool did I swim in? Wasn't the All-Star Music? It was the All-Star
Sports,
I think, and it was a beautiful pool too. Just nice and simple.
Okay.
But again, because I can also bring up. Here's another thing. I can also bring up going back to Port Orleans, Riverside. Yeah. It has their pool is designed. Their slide goes through a ship. So there's also Riverside that's unique design.
Right. Okay.
And again, most of these resorts have a couple of pools. One for and it depends on what type, because you still got your standard, but then you got some of your rooms that are upgraded. So
Correct.
most of the resorts end up having 1 to 2 pools.
Right. Speaking of resorts, Dave, do you want to talk about food at the resorts? While we're at it.
We can. I mean, obviously we're talking Disney, so we have to talk.
Okay.
We're not getting away. We're not going to get away from not talking about food.
Okay. All right. So, okay, for me personally, my top 2 resort places, one is a buffet and one is a sit-down restaurant. For the buffet, I cannot recommend this place enough. Cape May Cafe at Beach Club. Phenomenal characters. You get really good food there. And then for my the sit down, go to the Neighbors right next door, which is over at the Yacht Club with the Ale and Compass. I love Ale and Compass's breakfast. Those blueberry bacon pancakes. I miss those so much that every once in a while I'm like, man, I am so hungry for them.
And now see, here's my thing.
They're really good.
and here I'm going to end up, and I know I'll probably get booed for this one. But I have to. I like a lunch breakfast type of buffet.
Okay.
So obviously I'm going in two different styles, but it has to go with the character meet and greets.
Sure.
I have to go with Chef Mickey's over at Port or over at Contemporary and 1900 Park Avenue, which is the character meet and greet over at the Grand Floridian. And I have actually had dinner there, and it actually is quite good.
Okay. And what did you like about it?
The food was good. It was just it, and here's the thing about it. Even though it was like burgers, even though it was burgers, it was a different type of burger, and it was just something about it was there's burgers and then there's burgers. Being Disney, it fell into a burger, not just regular burgers. It fell into a burger because the way it was done, and it was, it was cooked right. It was juicy, and with the topping and the toppings I had on it was quite good because they were more actually like sliders. Okay. So it was nice. It was sliders type.
Nice.
Now, I don't know if they still have it, but it was. That's what I ended up with. It was good.
With these menus, they do want me to change periodically, so don't worry. Well,
hey, I got Jerry's vote.
I see that. That's okay. That's okay because you know what? Everybody likes the different things when they go to Disney as well.
It is. That's what I'm going to ask everybody in the chat. What is, for those that have actually tried a restaurant, either at the resorts or in the parks, what is your favorite restaurant? Because I'm going to tell you, I actually can tell you, I will say, oh my God, I didn't think I would like it, but you all remember when I hung out with Tanya a few years ago? And this was probably a little bit after I started streaming. And I hung her out with, and we ended up doing, now I wasn't streaming. I had done my stream. I had already stopped streaming.
Right.
I was just hanging out with Tanya and them for the rest of the evening until I had to go home. But I actually love Be Our Guest was a good restaurant.
Really? Okay, wait a minute.
I actually done Be Our Guest.
Let me ask you this question. Now, in Beauty and the Beast, there is one character that I absolutely love and adore.
Now see, Surfer Girl agrees with you.
Yes. Oh, yes. The Cape May's great. Now, were you able to see
Okay, now see, and now
when you
see, he likes the character house in the Tusker house at
I
Animal
see.
Kingdom.
Okay.
I can go with that. Tusker. Everybody is giving good. Tusker house. Everybody has gone with good reviews on the.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting.
There you
choice.
go, Jason. That's a good one. I hear.
Now, for me, I actually have two. I have two. My first one has, in my personal opinion, the best pizza on Disney property.
I already know what it is.
That is Via Napoli in Italy in Epcot. I love that place so much.
See, and here's my thing about that.
Okay.
I would be on the other end because I love that pizza place in Disney Springs. They got good pizza.
You like mod pizza, don't you?
Huh?
You like mod pizza, don't you?
No, I actually love deep dish and what I love oven pizza, and I mean I'll eat regular pizza, but I would rather have a deep dish or an oven a wood an oven fire pan.
Pog juice was warm. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Oh my goodness, and believe me,
Wait. What?
Here.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Are you kidding? Where was this? Which one was this at?
Where was this at? Okay, and my other restaurant is in Animal Kingdom. Oh my gosh, this meal was by far the best meal I had ever had in my life. And that is...
We'll have to do that, Debbie.
Yeah.
I was talking... I was talking Blaze. I was talking Blaze. Blaze has one of the best.
Okay. Now, my other one.
Ohana. She said Ohana.
Ooh, okay. Mental notes.
And see, I've heard good things about Ohana, but once in a while, bad things happen.
Now, my other one. I saw this meal on one of my the Disney vlogs. I made sure to get that meal. It was the best meal I had ever had in my life. And that was at Tiffin's in the Animal Kingdom. You have to get the butter chicken at Tiffin's. It is by far the best meal you will ever have. It was so delicious. I love it. And this is the meal that I crave like crazy. Okay, Blaze Pizza.
Nice, Daddy. Yeah, Blaze Pizza.
That's okay.
What?
That's fine. Pizza Point, really?
But now, see, here's the thing. I won't put that, and it's not to take against Via Napoli.
Yeah.
But I've never been there, so I can't say. I couldn't say whether I would like it or not.
Believe me, on a cold day, those ovens are warm, and you are warm inside that restaurant. Let me tell you, because I've been there. It's beautiful.
I mean, because honestly, a true baked oven pizza comes from Chicago. To be the honest truth.
Yeah, but this is brick oven.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I know five good places in Chicago that are brick oven, and they do the deep dish. Here's the worst of it: they do the deep dish, which wow.
I can say
for the charts.
She
wants to eat. So Jerry's wife wants to eat it. She always wants to go to Liberty Tree. And then that's one of them, Jerry, is Gino's.
Can I say something? I don't like deep dish because it's too much for me. I need a good round pizza.
Let's see it. Pizza Ponte, she got a veggie deep dish. That's not bad.
Okay.
That's pretty good, Sheree.
But my pizza.
I mean, I'm not a veggie. I'm not a veggie pizza person, but
I'm more of a
But
meat.
you know what? Everybody's different. That's what I like about the chats, because we get to hear the different things people like.
Me too. Oh, by the way, Dave, when you were at Be Our Guest, I need to know this. Now, for everybody who knows me within the Disney community, there is one specific. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, I need to know this, Dave. When you were at Be Our Guest, was he there?
Who? No.
Mm,
No.
not in.
I did not see him.
Form. Not in any.
I did not see him in any corner. He could have been, because I couldn't see all the corners. There's only a couple of corners I actually got to look at.
I understand.
But I did not see it. So I won't say he wasn't there.
Darn.
I
had to ask.
Yeah, no. And I don't even know if he was, I don't even if I saw any statues of
I understand. But I do know that he is a statue outside.
Yeah, that's what I like about it, Terry. Some of their dishes are 3 inches deep. That's a deep, that is good.
Not me.
No, but it's good. It really is good, Mike.
Can I ask you this, Dave? Are there any places in the Chicago that have round pizza?
It is a round pizza.
It is.
Deep dish is a round pizza.
Okay.
Yes, it's a deep dish, but it's cooked in. It's cooked in. Actually, believe it or not, Mike, the deep dish is actually cooked in a brick oven.
This is weird because I've only had deep dish once, and it was way too heavy for me.
And it could have been that place, and it either. And I'm not going to say it was. Right. It maybe you just don't like deep dish. Not everybody does.
No,
or maybe it was just, or maybe it was just that one time, and you had a bad experience. I mean, it's hard to say, you know.
I have a deep dish. I do like over do.
Okay, understand.
I love.
She does like them, but she actually would rather have the thin people.
I mean,
and that's fine. Some people are like that. Some people are like
absolutely.
That. And we're making poor Debbie hungry again.
Well.
And
Okay.
the thing of it is, I haven't really had dinner yet, so I'm glad I haven't eaten yet.
I'm good. I'm having a snack right now, but let me ask you this question, Dave. When you go underneath that sign that says "Welcome to Walt Disney World Resort," how do you feel when you
I feel like I should be living there. I should feel like I was living here. I mean, you want to know how bad it is?
Sure.
When everything was shut down in 2020.
Oh my gosh, that was awful.
We would take long road trips.
Yes.
Well, one of our long road trips was to Disney. Obviously, we couldn't, obviously everything was shut down. You couldn't get to Disney Springs. You couldn't get to all the resorts were shut down. The parks were shut down. I will never forget that year of seeing how empty everything was. Even the roads. And you know how busy the roads were with vehicles around the Disney property. The roads, I mean, I had never seen how fast you could get around there with the roads being so.
Can I honestly say something to you that, Dave? When New York was shut down, when we were finally allowed to go back,
it was probably like a ghost town because with all the cabs not working.
It was a ghost town. It was creepy, but it was nice because you could walk to everywhere and not bump into people and this and that. It was nice. But the one thing that I had missed was the noise, that beeping of the horns, cars.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole thing. And then when Broadway was finally reopened, oh my gosh, people were flooding to those theaters. It was wonderful.
It did not. Same thing with Disney. It did not take long for. It
Absolutely.
I mean, granted, they were increasing it little by little.
Right.
But the minute people started returning, it was like a breath of fresh air seeing traffic around Disney. And so going back to what you were asking me, what is it like to drive under that sign?
Yeah.
It's just a tremendous feeling. It's like it was like, and I told, and like I said earlier in the stream, when I hadn't gone in a year and a half, it was like going home. It's like a home for me.
That's what it's going to be for me. I know it. But
and it will be because you haven't been there in a long time.
I haven't been there. Now, mind you, there is one of the parks that has been on my bucket list for years, and I really want to go to it at some point, and that is Disneyland.
They don't allow adults in Kiddieland.
Whatever. Anyways, but seriously, here is my thing, Dave, with that. I want to go to Disneyland at some point. My problem is I am so used to Disney World and how it works. Right. Am I going to be able to adjust to Disneyland? Because the way that I think about Disney, I always put Disney World first because that's my home park and that's what I'm near and whatnot. Oh, Lord.
I think you'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Hey, Nick and Claire, welcome in. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Good gravy. And it's
so good.
And it's after midnight over there.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, my goodness.
I got Debbie saying my name.
I see that.
She didn't like that one comment.
Thank you, Debbie.
What did I say? What did I say, Debbie?
I don't know, but thank you, Debbie. But seriously, though, I think.
Hey, Nick and Claire, good to see you guys.
It's so good to see you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How are things over in Disneyland Paris? I have to ask because for you guys, you know what, Dave? Why don't we ask the Nick and Claire the same question? Do you guys ever get the Disney Depression Blues? Because that's kind of what we're talking about tonight. And so for now, for you guys, how hard is it for you guys to leave Disneyland Paris? When you have to leave and when you go back? Oh my goodness, chilly. Oh my. Spirit Jersey weather.
I think that's their way of saying they don't go over there when it's cold.
Yeah, they do. They do. Oh,
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
Nick and Claire, do you guys have your the Spirit jerseys? And everything. Oh my goodness. It is so good to see you guys. It really is. Because I'm actually kind of curious of how they are when we tend to be back every month, so not too many blues. I get it. Okay.
There you go. See? Okay. So they're able to go so they don't experience. And see, that's the way I was. If I could go every couple of months,
either don't go.
Then I didn't.
I like that. Look. Read that. Either
you don't go or you keep going back. Well, unfortunately, my going was stopped because of my parents' situation. But
I understand.
This year will be, once I can get the house situated and everything else, we'll be working on getting things back. And if I can get my travel agency up and running.
Okay.
Back to where I want to see it.
It's not bad for you guys. So
that is good.
That's good. But let me think. What else? Well, let's see. We talked about Disney and depression. We talked about resorts. We talked about food. We talked about. How about this, Dave? When you go to Disney, when you do go, what is always on your the merchandise list? Like, what is like the one thing?
You know what? I try to avoid merchandise. Now I might buy unless I decide there's pins. I will look at the pins Now,
Mhm.
if I see a pin that I want, then yeah, I may buy it. Um, but
Well, I guess everybody knows what's on my list. Easy. It's
and we are trying to
yes.
hashtag FYI. We are trying to get him an intervention for.
Debbie, get him on that one. It is the ever popular Spirit jerseys. Yes, it is beautiful Spirit jersey weather right now. And so for
Yeah,
me,
exactly.
this is a must. This is a must.
Oh,
Every
see,
time
there you
anyone
go.
comes out, I'm like, I want it, but then
This
I'm like,
is why they keep going back.
Okay.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
You guys. That makes very good sense. Absolutely.
And I agree with Sherry. I agree with Sheree. If you're going to buy anything, pins are cheaper.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
are.
I agree with you, Sheree. And by the way, tell James I said hi.
But
tell James I say hi, and I still want my. And tell him we're still got the 24/7 pizza group for cruises.
But the one good thing about the Spirit jerseys is that in weather like this currently where I'm at, I get to put on my fuzzy ones. So that's good. Hi, Dean. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Are you late for the
Right on time. You are right on time. Welcome in.
And it ain't even Christmas yet.
I know.
Hey, Dean, welcome in. No, you're never late for the shenanigans. You know you're never late for the shenanigans in this
Absolutely.
department.
Absolutely.
But that's what makes our show. That's what makes our show so fun.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
If we didn't have this, I'm going to be honestly. If we did not have the shenanigans,
you know what?
We'd be boring.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. I mean, here's the thing, okay? When you find something that you love, get it. But there are times where, even when I got my most recent one, I was so happy to get it because since I was not able to go to the parks, I was able to get it. And the one thing that I really like about merch is with helping others or within the community out. For example, with the Spirit jersey that I have recently, someone was a little bit sad that they weren't able to get it. So what I did earlier today was I was doing a little looking on the beautiful Disney Store website, and I actually found it. So what I did was I took a picture of it for them, and I let them know about it. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if she got the message, but I believe that the person did, but they haven't messaged me about it yet. But that's okay. I did a good deed. So
there you go.
That's always good to do too.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Spirit jersey. Spirit jersey. But I don't know which one I want. That's the kicker. Are there any Beauty and the Beast ones with Cogsworth on it? Because I'm really curious. If there's any Beauty and the Beast with either this or the Rose.
Claire. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him, Nick and Claire. We're trying to get him an intervention.
Debbie, do it. Do it. I'm not kidding. Do it.
Yeah, she won't do nothing. No, but
oh boy, darn.
Like I said, my only problem is, and I don't have a problem with the Spirit jersey. My only problem with the Spirit jersey, the biggest problem I have with the Spirit jersey.
Yeah, I know what it is.
It's the frickin' price. There's just no way I'd be.
Dave.
You're still going to pay $70 to $80.
Dave, at the outlets, you pay half, if not 3/4 of the price.
You're still going to pay
from the outlets for like $30.
I can get some nice, and you know what? For half the price of it, I can get me some nice Disney sweatshirts that are nice. I'm just saying.
We agree to disagree on this.
Exactly. We
That's
always do. We
right.
always.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm willing to pay that much too.
Oh crap!
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness! It's almost 7:30.
Around $80. Those are the equivalent of $80 too.
Right.
See?
That's about right, and I'm willing to pay for it.
Yeah. Yep, that's about what it is here. 80 to 100 and some odd bucks.
But you know what's funny?
I can think.
Guys, I have a really neat question for you guys. Talking about the international parks, what is your dream international park to go to? Mine is so easy. Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea, leave me alone. That's it. Tokyo is definitely on.
Have a good night, Cherie.
International.
I know you got to head to bed. Have a good night, Cherie.
Good night. I believe they are.
Okay, so she's saying the euros and the US dollars are around the
That's
same.
about right. Okay.
And that's probably right.
With the international parks, what is your dream parks to go to? Me, Tokyo, 100%. How about you, Dave? For the international parks,
you know what
is on your bucket list?
This is, and I know I'm gonna get run over for this, but honestly, my international park would be the Disney Cruise Lines.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting choice.
Mine would be the Disney Cruise Lines. Now understand this. I grew up on water. I love water. I've done. I mean, anybody that has learned anything from me when I did the Two Truths and Live on Pete show knows I grew up on water. I lived in water.
Correct.
I served 7 years in the Navy Reserves.
Correct.
So I'm all about water. So for me, my international. So for me. That's why I'm saying to. No, well, I understand that, but for me, that's why I'm saying the park for me would the park for me would be the cruise lines.
I get it. I would like to go on the cruise line as well, but my dream trip would be to go to Tokyo to not only do Disneyland and Disney Sea, but to also do everything else as well. But
now, see, I want to go to Tokyo.
The majority of it in Disney Sea. Yes.
My thing is this: I want to go to Japan, but I don't want to go to Japan for Disney. If I go to Japan, it's to learn more about the samurai and the ninjas.
I understand that.
Because of my martial arts background.
I understand that, and believe me, I think, it's interesting. For me, I have very many different reasons why I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Japan to go, obviously, to the Disney parks. I also want to go and visit the Studio Ghibli Museum, as well as the Studio Ghibli theme park that they have over there. I also want to go to the Sanrio, the Puro Land, which is another theme park over there. I also want to look at Mount Fuji. I want to do Tokyo. I want to do so many different things in Tokyo, and yes, that does include going to Starbucks. Yes, it does. And all the
Starbucks over there are closed. So
I want to go to the Disney store.
You might as well be depressed.
I want to go over there. I want to experience. For me, that would not bother me. Not at all. Not at all. It would never ever bother me because that's their national language, and I would respect that as well as their cultures and everything else. I mean,
yeah, I would agree with that.
I
would agree with that.
For me, I would like to go to Paris. Now, coming from the accessibility part for me, I would not mind not going on a lot of rides. That's fine with me. The main thing would be just to being in those parks, experiencing those parks, the food, the merch, just everything. It's just, Really? That's interesting. That's very interesting, Claire. Is it because, well, I don't want to get into it, but I'm not going to get into it. But, I mean, for myself, I will be honest with you. I've never been to Canada, and it's like I've always wanted to go there too. I've always wanted to go to London, find all of the UK Disney stuff I can find. Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, and yes, Finding Nana, yes, yes, yes. Finding the House, Finding Neverland, finding every Disney thing I can find over in the UK,
They say it's about an hour away versus 9 hours for Florida.
Well,
now that makes a big difference too.
It does make a big difference. It really does. Now,
yes, it does.
Let me ask you this question. Yeah. I will say this. With very recently, I have been watching a vlogger who went to Tokyo Disneyland as well as Disney Sea for the very first time, and they are having the time of their lives. And I'm going to be honest with you. One hotel that I have watched, that hotel looks like what the Grand Floridian should look like. That's all I'm saying. I mean, that hotel, gorgeous. I'm not kidding you. Anyways, but on the good note, I like seeing everything. Oh, well, that's good. Now, Nick, for you guys, is it difficult to go onto the rides and get a little bit confused because of the language barrier and things like that, or are you guys okay? Because for me, I know I would want to get like the gist of it if you catch my drift. If that makes sense. Does that make sense, Dave? And I think Dave froze again. Okay, so Dave froze, so he's probably going to have to cool down his phone again and then rejoin us. Well, now wait a minute. I know some very lovely British people within our fantastic Disney the community, and they are some of the most wonderful, kindest people in the world. Oh, okay, so when you guys are on the rides, I'm just gonna use let me think. The Big Thunder Railroad. As you are going inside the queues and stuff, and when you get to the ride vehicles, is it easy to learn? I mean, let me rephrase it. How do you guys handle all the safety stuff when you get to the ride vehicles and stuff at Disneyland Paris, since their native language is the French, and you guys speak the English. Is it like hard for you to like get what they're trying to tell you and that stuff and all that stuff? If that makes sense. The Dave will be right back with us. He what day? He's having some okay. Oh my Lord. Good grief. Oh my Lord. Brandon Disneyland Paris took back a victory close to the parks, knowing we were buying a locker due to. Oh my God. That's awful. That is just really, really awful. Oh my goodness. That had to be hard to do. My goodness. That's awful. So, Nick and Claire, what is one of your favorite things to do in Disneyland Paris? What is your favorite thing to do when you go? Besides shopping. We had no idea luck was. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. I feel so bad for you guys. Oh my goodness. That must have been awful. Poor things. Oh my God. I don't care, but that's okay. No. Oh, good. Oh, good. Thank you very much for that. Okay. No. That's good. That's really good to know. How's the food over there? Because I do know that they do not have Mickey pretzels over there. How about Mickey waffles? Man, I could so use a good Mickey waffle right about now. I love Disney food, by the way. Oh my goodness. So, how is everybody? I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I am having a lovely, lovely time in here talking with you guys about Disney and everything. Oh my gosh, it's been such a great time. I love doing this. It is so much fun. Nice. Speaking of the parades and things, with that, is it, how can I ask this? It's less about rides now for us. Speaking of the characters, because I'm very, 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 very curious about this. When you meet the characters, do they speak French, or English, or both? And who is your favorite character to do the meet and greet with? I am curious. Nice. Oh, speaking of that, let me think. Because I've always wanted to I don't know if I've ever been on your stream and you've met with the characters before. I don't know that I have. Piglet.
Okay, back.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Is Claire okay? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Is she okay? Poor thing. Oh my goodness! I hope she's all right. Oh good. Oh good. Oh yes, I love Chigger. Welcome back, Dave. Welcome back.
Yep. Phone got hot. I had to go cool it down for a tad bit.
I figured that. Yeah. Right now we are talking about the Disneyland Paris the characters and stuff. Oh my goodness. Poor thing. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, I hope. Yes, I hope she is okay.
Mm-hmm. Poor thing.
I mean, we're gonna probably need to start wrapping up here pretty
Yeah.
soon, anyways.
Yeah.
Because one, I got a call just before we did the show.
I understand.
I had to be to work at 5 a.m. Means
Ooh.
I had to get up an hour early again before
Ooh.
the
Oh
normal.
my. Mm.
So I have to get up about 3:30 in the morning. Hey, Mandy Adams, welcome in.
I mean, yeah, welcome in.
So,
Good to see you.
I don't know, but it's been a good
It's been a good
good
stream
topic.
Very great topic tonight. So what's the topic for next week?
I don't know. We might talk. It'll be something Disney. I don't know what a good topic would be.
I see. That makes sense.
No language. There you go.
Gotcha.
At least no language.
Gotcha. I get it.
But
nice. Wonderful. That's
nice.
good. Oh.
Nice.
Speaking
But
of
don't
that,
forget.
yeah, tomorrow
What?
night we're doing another the stream on here tomorrow night as well.
Mm-hmm. We will be doing tomorrow night. Will be the Days Vacation Oasis.
Yes. What's the topic on that anyway?
That may be barring.
Nice.
We're gonna probably travel somewhere. I'm not sure quite where we're traveling to tomorrow.
Okay.
We might actually travel. To and talk about.
Okay. Good night, Debbie.
Dakota.
Good night, Debbie.
Hey, yeah, all right, Debbie. Have a good night. Well,
Thanks,
yeah, I know because Pete's gonna be streaming in a while. So
thank you for keeping him in line for me, Debbie. I appreciate it. Good.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about, Debbie.
I do.
He's hallucinating things. You need to have a chat with him.
Hallucinating. Great job, Debbie. Keep it up.
He's hallucinating and everything, so I understand.
I am not hallucinating. I've been reading.
He's hallucinating. I understand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But no, so don't forget tomorrow night. Yeah, we will have Days Vacation Oasis. We'll go somewhere. I'm not sure where we're traveling to tomorrow. Well, you trying to put me on. Listen, if I'm going to end up on some naughty list, I might as well pull out the whole full shebangs and go full tilt.
Thank you, Debbie.
But anyways, yes.
Oh my gosh, what a great stream tonight, guys.
But yes, and then don't forget Thursday, the cruise line.
Yes.
We will continue on. Friday or Thursday we will continue comparing, and you're more than welcome to come in. And I know Richard.
Okay.
And by then, let's see, tomorrow's the 7th, 8th, 9th. It might have reset by then, so hopefully we might have a solid. Hopefully Thursday it'll be a solid connection, so that I can. So hopefully I can stay there, but we'll continue to look at the Carnival.
Okay.
Thursday night I'm going to finish up the Carnival fleet, looking at. Oh no! I'm going to start with Royal Caribbean. I finished up the Carnival. So Thursday night we'll start looking at Royal Caribbean ships. Now that one might take a couple of weeks to go through. They have double the fleet of what Carnival has. So, and then of course Thursday and of course Friday night, Saturday night, we have our shenanigans on both Friday and Saturday. Friday night, we are going to do 80s. We're going to do 80s movies.
Nice.
Trivia.
Nice.
Wait. Or did we do that? Wait a minute. What trivia did we? No. Oh, no. Stand corrected. 80s music trivia night.
Ooh,
it'll be the 80s music trivia night.
Okay. Okay. Sounds interesting.
So it is. You ought to come in. We kind of had fun with it on Friday. It turned into a real good conversation on Friday night. But I know you go to bed early, Mike.
Yeah, I do.
But it was good, and it was a good conversation. We ended up with a good conversation.
Good. I'm glad. I will be. I'm gonna right back, Dave. I'll be right back.
Okay. So, and then obviously next week, the following week, guys, it's pretty much the same schedule. Monday night, Dave's Disney Life. Tuesday night. Now Tuesday on the Vacation Oasis, we will probably be going from 5:30 to 6:30 because I will be on another person's travel. Again, guys, I'm encouraging you to please, if you love to travel, obviously, well, let's do this. First, we'll do this till Mike gets back.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travelway. It's Cantrell Country's Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country's Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through.
Yeah, so if you're looking to travel, please reach out to me. And then again, and I was just telling Mike to remind him that please go check out Traveling with Tinkerbell, and definitely, and then again, a week from tomorrow night, the Dave's Vacation Oasis is going to have to, if you're going to come on, Mike, we're going to be on at 5:30 because we can only go an hour. We cannot go past an hour because at 7, she does her show at 7 o'clock, I think, on Tuesday. So, I have to be ready because on the 14th, I am going to be on her show. And then Traveling with Tinkerbell, who, if you love talking about traveling and cruising, she does a great job. So definitely check out Traveling with the Tinkerbell. In fact, she's actually going to be on the Triple C show later in March.
Wonderful.
So, and we're going to start pulling that out. So obviously, if Pete is endorsing her, what is that telling you?
A lot.
That says a lot if Pete is endorsing it.
It does.
So, and then I do know that the links for my travel stuff have been put in the chat earlier. So go back and you can find that, or go back and you can get it off the video. Just find the spot. We played the video twice. So, any final thoughts, Mike?
I will say this. Great stream. How about you?
It was a good stream. We actually got a good decent amount of crew tonight in here.
Yeah.
I am actually amazed on how many people we actually had in here. In and out, and there were people going in and out, and that's fine because you had Steve that started at 6, so it's amazing. Because we're pretty much competing against Steve's world, and then I know Dad builds will be going on later, but then Pete's doing the wrestling at 8, so I had to fit this show into this time slot, so it's about the only time slot to do. So
it's fine,
and it's all good. So I'm happy with it. I love the schedule we have for all the shows.
I do as well.
And it still allows me to get a good night's sleep. So
absolutely. Absolutely, Dave.
So with that, my final thoughts is I'm looking forward to it. And again, remember, guys, if mods, I don't know what mods are left, but we
Debbie's
need to
still
put.
here, I believe.
Deb had to leave.
Oh, yeah, that's
What
right.
mods are in here, or we might have to put it back in again.
Okay.
Let me know if you're interested in helping with Give the Kids the World
Yes.
committee. We
Yes.
will be having a Zoom call at the end of the month.
Yes.
To get that started.
Dave, you need to tell me what time that Zoom call is going to be.
I'm gonna once I know who's gonna be on the committee, then I will get everybody. I'm gonna have everybody give me a time that they're available, and I will flex it with who's available. I mean, if let's say, and this is just off the top of my head. Let's say they said they're available at 6 o'clock, or let's say they're available at 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. If they're available at 2 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, then that's when we do it. Or 2 o'clock Sunday. Or maybe it might be a Sunday. It could be on a Sunday too.
Okay, Dave. I just looked at the lovely with the calendar. The 31st is on a Friday. So
I work 1 to 10. I cannot do it.
All right.
Unless we do a early morning Zoom, but I don't. I know. It depends on who. I know Molly works.
Right.
Stephanie works.
Right.
So and then I don't know if they're going to be involved or not. So
yeah,
I haven't heard anything.
Okay. All right. But I did put the word out there.
Yeah. We'll and in about another 3 or 4 days, we'll need to re-put it back in the chat, in the mod chat.
Absolutely. I'll be able to do that for you.
So.
Yeah. All right. Great stream tonight.
Anyway, so with that, guys, I'm going to say, from the world of Disney Magical Theme Parks, may you wish upon a star and your dreams come true. Have a great night, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for being here.
Yep. Have a great night, guys.